Hello friends, welcome back to my channel Varteta Learning Platform, and in today's video we are going to discuss about the arrays and unions. In the previous videos we have seen like how you can create a union type of variable which can contain the value pertaining to the different data types. Similarly, we can create the arrays having the different data type values in respective arrays at respective time. Okay, so let me declare an array first. Let arr, and let me provide the type its number, and let me provide the other type which is a string. Okay, so I have provided two types of arrays here, number type of array and string type of array. So this array variable will contain can contain both type of values, the array of numbers and the array of strings. Okay, so let me just initialize it in this manner. I hope you know that how it is initialized. And now let us first see that how we can initialize it for the numbers. So let me just give it like array 0 1, array 0 is 10, and then array 1 is 20. Let's take one more, array 2 is equal to 30. Okay, so these are the three variables, these are the three values inside this array and which are of type number. So let's see how we can interpret them inside a function. My function, and here I just need to pass the values. So arr, it can be of number type and then it can be of string type. So now let's identify this. If type of array is equal to number, then console.log the numbers are, and then you need to write a for loop for let I is equal to 0, I is smaller than arr.length, and then I plus plus. Okay, so why this length is not giving me? Okay, control S, let me just see. Dot length, let's see why it is not coming up. Now let's put like console.log and then arr I. Okay, so similar piece of code I need to write for the strings here. So if this is a string, why this length doesn't exist? Okay, why this length is not? Why this array is of type any? So this is of type number. So if I write something like 0, okay. Okay, so this is the way you need to do it. Like you have to first check the very first element, what is the type of this. Okay, because if you don't do this, then array is not going to find it out what is the type, and that is why it is not going to be used with the length function. So first you have to check with the very first element. If it is a number, then it's a number, right? So if we have created an array of numbers, then it will print like the numbers are, and the numbers will be printed. And if the type is a string, then the strings are, something like this will be printed, and then it will print all these strings. But the thing is, like, if you mix the data types, then in that case the data type of your array will be decided based on the very first element. Okay, so that is one of the cases, so that you need to take care of when you are passing the values. So you cannot mix the two values. Okay, so if you mix them, then it will print all of them. We will just see that. Okay, so now I'm just going to call this function and pass this array, and let's see what will happen. So my code is inside the C drive, so it's cd space typescript and then ls. Okay, so I have typescript.ts, so let me just run this command tsc test script, and then I need to run this node command. Now you can see the numbers are 10, 20, 30 because it has been identified as a number. Okay, so I'm just trying to find out from the very first element if this is array of type numbers, but this is not always the true. So if you put something like this, then also it is going to print you like this. So you need to take care of, like, if you need that every element need to be tested inside the array, then in that case you can put this for loop first, and inside that you can check the types. Okay, but the thing is, like, the code that we have written here, there is a because I had to use this array.length, that is why I use this, otherwise I could not have used this. Okay, so this is just for the demo purpose. So if you have to use it correctly, then in that case, if you have to find out the type of every value that you have stored in the array, then in that case inside the for loop you can individually check the type of the values if you want. Okay, so it can be a heterogeneous array even if it is of type number and string, so that will be the case. Okay, let us do one more thing. Let us do something like this, and if I do something like this, then this will not allow me to put the value, right? But if I have provided like this a string array, then in that case it will allow both type of values in a single array, right? Because in the array you can provide a value of type number, a value of type string, so this can contain the union of different types. So inside an array as well you can have different types. So if you have to find out the type of a particular value at a particular index in the array, then in that case you should iterate it one by one and check it individually using the type of operator. Okay, so that is all about the arrays and using the unions with the arrays. So in the next video you will see about the enums, how you can use the unions with the enums. Okay, so that's it. Please subscribe my channel, like the video, share the video, and we will meet soon in the next video. Have a nice day and bye bye.